Welcome back to my channel. This is Andy in Singapore. If you haven't done so, I'd like to remind you to like and subscribe to my channel because I've got new videos uploaded every week just for you. In today's video, we are not going to do any watch review or any watch unboxing. Instead, I'm going to kickstart a series of videos whereby I compare all the G-Shock squares that I've recently acquired. So I sort of went crazy and went on a buying spree, alright? So I sort of went on a rampage and I got in so many of these G-Shock squares within a short space of time. So I want to share with you all my thoughts after owning and spending some time with all the G-Shock squares. And I'm going to start off this video by calling it the part 1 of the GW5000 versus the GWM5610. As you can see, both watches are very similar. Alright, so from afar, I think you would just think that they're the same model, same watch and all that. But of course, we all know that these two watches are very different. The GW5000U typically goes for around 300 Singapore dollars mark, and the GWM5610 typically goes for around half the price. I would say it's around 160 to 170 Singapore dollars mark. And these two watches, they are very different. Alright, so of course, I've mentioned at first glance, from a few meters away, they look like the same. G-Shock square, black strap, black casing, positive display and all that. So I'm going to share with you today 3 reasons why you would choose the GW5000 over the GWM5610. Number 1, the GW5000 is made in Japan. Alright, let's take a look at the case back here. Let me just wipe off all the fingerprints and I'm going to show you the case back here. It says here made in Japan. Okay, now compared to the GWM5610, this one here is made in Thailand. Alright, so for many watch collectors out there, the GW5000, it represents a premium G-Shock which is made in Japan. To be honest, I don't know how much of it is actually made in Japan. I'm pretty sure the parts are sourced from outside of Japan, but it could be because the final assembly or the final QC check is done in Japan. Hence, it is called made in Japan, right? And we do know the GWM is obviously made outside of Japan, parts made outside of Japan and all that. Final QC in the factory also coming from outside of Japan. So there's definitely this sense of premium feel when you have the GW5000 over the GWM5610. Number 2, the case back. Alright, so the case back on the GW5000, it is a screw down case back. And this case back here is also DLC coated versus the screwed in crown on the GWM5610. So this one here has a back plate held down by 4 screws. Alright, so to be honest, there is no difference when it comes to water resistance or water tightness. Alright, both watches are good to 200 meters WR, so no issue at all in terms of durability or water resistance. But I would say the screw down case back on the GW5000 represents a higher build quality, and I think this is well worth the premium they're charging for the GW5000. Number 3, the strap on the GW5000. Now this one here is made of some soft rubber compound. I think the official name for this one is called the urethane strap. Okay, I'm not too sure what it means, but it does feel like a more premium, softer material. The strap here is definitely softer and more comfortable as opposed to the GWM5610 strap, which is the very standard resin strap here. Right? So this is not a very lousy strap. Okay? It doesn't feel uncomfortable or cuts into your skin or anything like that. But I think in terms of feel, premium feel and the softness of the strap here, I think the GW5000 definitely has the upper hand when compared to the standard resin strap of the 5610. So for many of you out there who are still considering which one to get, alright, is it the GW5000 for more money or the GWM5610 for a lot less money? Alright, for me, I'm sharing with you these 3 reasons why I think you should consider the 5000 over the 5610. So for me, it doesn't make a difference because I've purchased both watches and I really enjoy both these watches equally. Both the G-Shock squares here, they just have the classic iconic G-Shock looks, and I think they both definitely can coexist in the same collection. Feel free to comment in sections below if you agree with my assessment. So I'll see you next week for more videos. This is Andy in Singapore. Bye bye.